Gareth Edwards Jurassic World Rebirth is out now, and whether it remains a one-off or launches a new storyline in the Jurassic series, it does mark a fresh start for the franchise with no major connections to previous installments. So did Edwards and writer David Koepp take advantage of this blank slate to create something unique and exciting, or did they rehash a formula that started going stale 5 movies ago? Before I answer that question, it would probably be helpful context to know my thoughts on the previous Jurassic Park movies. Number 1 is obviously the original Jurassic Park, which is just kind of perfect blockbuster filmmaking. After a very steep drop-off, number 2, maybe surprisingly, is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I think it's the only Jurassic Park sequel that tries to take some genuinely interesting and creative risks. Number 3 is Jurassic Park 3, which is a brisk 90 minutes, and the Pteranodon set piece is one of my favorites in the entire franchise. Number 4 is The Lost World, which has a messy script and some conflicting ideas, but Spielberg is a master at delivering solid set pieces. 5 is Jurassic World, which is lazy and uninspired. Dead last is Dominion, which is a genuine disaster which is inexplicably about locusts. With all of that being said, I think the previous installment that Rebirth most closely resembles is The Lost World. Like every other Gareth Edwards movie, this thing is a visual marvel in search of a worthy story. The plot this time around focuses on a mission to extract DNA from the 3 largest land, air, and sea dinosaurs to be used for life-saving medical advancements. I appreciate that this film isn't another Park Gone Wrong style movie, and there's a legitimate goal and reason for the characters to venture into dinosaur-infested areas. Unfortunately, it's not much more compelling than a simple MacGuffin fetch quest, and the characters are even thinner than the plot. Scarlett Johansson is the lead protagonist of this film, and I could tell you 0 things about her personality. The script barely even pays lip service to giving her an arc, and her chemistry with Jonathan Bailey in the few times that I think they're supposed to be flirty is non-existent. The other characters are slightly more definable, as they're all stock characters whose entire personalities boil down to singular characteristics. Jonathan Bailey loves dinosaurs. Mahershala Ali is protective because he's grieving his son. Rupert Friend is a cutthroat corporate stooge. And then there's a family whose characters are literally just father, daughters, and daughter's boyfriend. Although I do want to talk about the boyfriend for a second because he might be the most unintentionally unlikable character I've seen in a movie this year. And in a glaring oversight in the screenplay, I don't think he shares a single line of dialogue with his girlfriend the entire movie, which is just so emblematic of how thin the screenplay is. To top it off, the dialogue is pretty rough and it's filled with jokes that are groan-worthy. There's also a baby dinosaur that joins the group named Dolores, who is the most blatant kid-friendly cash grab I've ever seen. I hope that the Dolores plushies completely bankrupt Universal's merchandise department as retribution for the gall to shoehorn in this completely useless, albeit admittedly cute character in this movie. Rebirth also continues the trend of the Jurassic World movies of emphasizing genetically engineered mutant dinosaurs. Listen, I fully believe that if Jurassic Park existed in real life, people would get over the wonder of dinosaurs at a comically fast pace, thus creating the need for new, cooler, more dangerous, corporately engineered breeds. But the movies try to have their cakes and eat it too. You can't have your greedy capitalist antagonists be vilified for their desire for more and bigger and scarier, and then have the movies repeat that storyline every single time. The Jurassic Park producers are literally behaving like the villains in their own movies, and it's just not necessary. If you show the dinosaurs and treat them with the awe and wonder that they deserve, the audience will be captivated. No one cares about a mutated monster that looks more like an alien. With all of that being said, Gareth Edwards is an extremely talented visual storyteller. There are scenes of genuine wonder in this film that I found captivating and enthralling, and it's just characters staring majestically at dinosaurs. The set pieces are also really well crafted, with multiple exhilarating and stress-inducing action sequences. From a purely visual and visceral perspective, Rebirth delivers everything you could hope for. The step up in quality from what Colin Trevorrow delivered in Jurassic World and Dominion is kind of embarrassing. So overall, if you're looking purely for a fun time with dinosaurs, Rebirth delivers. If you're looking for something new or exciting or bold, you might be left waiting so long that you fossilize. But that's just like my opinion, man. Let me know yours in the comments below, and let me know your rankings of all of the Jurassic Park movies. Follow me on Letterboxd at Josh D. Floyd for more of my up-to-date movie thoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye.